So, hello and welcome back to another playthrough of Universalis 4. We are, well, not of course, we are doing another playthrough with, of course, a different overhaul mod. This time, instead of the Elder Scrolls or Anbana, we are doing World of Warcraft Universalis. I know a little bit more about the Warcraft universe because I've played Warcraft 3 back in the day, and I've also know the internet. So there's always a little bit of input if you are in the right sphere, let's call it that. But the mod itself I've played a few times, and I personally prefer it over Elder Scrolls Universalis. Just in comparison because of the length. Like, we already have like a very good comparison of how long this is in comparison. Either way, for this playthrough I've wanted to play as the Sentinels. Mainly because, well, that was my favorite race to play in Warcraft 3, so we're gonna play as them. There are a lot of other decent contenders here, and there is also quite a lot to the mod. Similar to the Elder Scrolls mod as well. There's also this neat little handy thingy here that shows you all of the mission trees that already are in the game. But of course, I've already looked through all of that. So let's jump right into the Sentinels and see what we're getting at. I've also turned off the music because I wasn't sure if it's copyrighted, and I'm gonna be on the safe side here. I might just let it run for one episode, and then when it gets uploaded, I see if there is problems. But I have a feeling that this is definitely gonna be the case. Either way, let's take a decent look at us. First of all, we are we are split up, which is already great. I hate it. But we have a few other things. We have, first of all, as far as I remember, High Priestess Tirande is immortal. So we have a mortal ruler. Stats are acceptable, but we can change that later on. There's also this neat little visual aspect here of the advisors, which is also quite nice. But let's see. First thing that we have here, like I said, we have I didn't say that, but we have a spellcaster as a leader, and we also have the wisdom of the priests, which just buys on ruler's deaths, runs on ruler's death, but that's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna have extra missionary strength, it seems. We also are a theology, the sisterhood of Alun, which is not very absolute, but therefore it has a few other decent things. Stab cost, diplo reputation, aggressive expansion, and a 250 governing capacity. There's also just a normal sisterhood, an ancient theocracy. We are, well, sisterhood of Alun. We cannot switch government either way. Also, once again, this mod has a shit ton of government reforms. Seems to be a fan favorite. Having shit ton of government reforms. Either way, we're already an empire, which is quite nice. We also are already allied and have some marches. We are allied to the Keepers of the Grove and Cenarian Circle, which is also split up in several small areas. And we have the Silverwing Sentinels and the Ferala Sentinels over here as our marches. This is also a bit awkward as far as I remember with the missions, because some areas that that these guys hold, we actually want to own ourselves, so we immediately need to get them under our belt. But let's take a look at everything else first. We're making a decent bit of money, which is always nice. So it means actually we could immediately go for advisors. So let's do that. And these advisors are acceptable. They just show me what they do. That's good. Siege ability is always nice. Even more diplo reputation. Sure, why not? And I think... oh no, let's do this one first. Alright. Trade, we're gonna take a look at some point. At the moment, if things are alright. I guess, in the end, everything here on this island floats into Ashara. So we probably will, in the end, have our trade there. But for now, of course, we have everything here. Tech-wise, we are up to date. We also have feudalism, right? Ideas. So we do start with a core creation costs reduction and a governing capacity modifier, which is quite amazing already. There's also some decent stuff here, but we'll cover that when we reach it. And this time we're gonna reach it far earlier. There's also unique things here again. So we'll have to have a look for everything before we do anything. We also have a mission tree, a smaller one, but it is one. And we'll see about doing that. A lot of these kind of finish themselves up. So that's not too problematic. This one back here is gonna be interesting, because we're gonna have a big old territory boost when we get that. But I guess we'll start here with making Cenarion Circle a little bit happier. So. Alright. And after that we do need to start owning these territories. We don't have claims on that, right? No. But we would get claims from these missions as far as I remember. Or we don't. I lied. This one gives me a claim. On the Ashenvale region. Which is all of that. Do we get a claim on the Darkshore region? Fellwood? Or Shada? No, we don't. So we have to do this by ourselves. You also once again see like these smaller like modifiers again. Also seems to be a favorite. We have archaeologist. Once again, we have expeditions as well. Also, I really like this, the way this looks. We have a few formables, but I'm not sure if we actually. I think we're gonna get a special formable later on when we actually own some more territory. Also, you might see this big hole here, but that's a tree, and that's gonna have something to do with our big old planting here. Let's take a look at game configurations. We're gonna do a little bit of stuff before we even start the game in this one, more than usual. Because we can't just toggle on and off features. Race modifier, magic mechanics, archaeological mechanics, all of that nice stuff. The alliance restrictions are currently off. I would turn them on. This is basically just, I think, what people or like what races can ally to. Difficulty. I think we're gonna yeah, we're gonna this one is off. Oh wait, this is yeah, we're gonna also turn the relentless conquest system off because I hate that concept. This one is the after a certain nations can just siege something and then immediately take it. And that is dreadful. And then we could also turn off certain areas as well, but we're not doing that. And I guess with that we are gonna finalize this. Lovely. Status report is just gonna be our straight up information about a lot of stuff. Once again, our ruler Tyrande is immortal, and she is a priest, and we do have magic. Magic works a certain way. I'm not sure what the school does. Maybe that decides what kind of spells I have, but we have aptitude, finesse, concentration, and we have a plethora of spells available. The aptitude expands the list, finesse increases the potency, and legendary is the duration. You also have a mana pool that regenerates monthly, or has a chance to regenerate monthly. But let's have a look through the spells. We can first of all make ourselves mana by using corruption. We can control feast for improved relation and such things. Soothe mind, which I think is bread and butter for all of the spells. Just gives us straight up stability. We can also polyform, which helps us with culture conversion. We have mass invisibility, which is land attrition and movement speed. Focus magic, which gives us tradition. And mirror image helps us with converting religions. Advanced spells gives us a portal, which helps with construction. There we can get splendor. Powerful spells gives us money, corruption reduction, and landfire damage, which I think is not that impressive overall. And the legendary spells, which we cannot do yet, give us alter time, which reduces core creation cost and admin. We can do presence of mind, which just gives us straight up monarch points. We can do Mind Search, which gives us just straight up attack level. It also has the risk of diminishing values here. Or we could do Ascendance, which just turns our leader into a 10, 10, 10, 10 for 10 years. But I think this one has the risk that or does this turn into... I'm not even sure if this turns our leader, but overall I've never tried it and I don't think I will, because every time I reach this point I already am strong enough. Either way, first thing that we're gonna do is just get to stability. Because why shouldn't we? There we go. Ruler investment we have. We can start improving their magical skills, which takes points and costs us power. And I think we're gonna do that, right? Later on, not now. We can adjust our colors. But then we have some other options here. We have doctrines. Because in this game you can basically, depending on the ideas that you pick, change certain doctrines about your army, your navy and such things. For example, we currently have the Jack of Trades, which is just nothing. But we could basically focus on firepower, which increases our firepower, but also decreases some other stuff. Mobile warfare, so on and so forth. There's plenty of stuff to choose from here. I'm not sure what I will take here yet, but we'll see. We have stuff for defense, which is quite interesting. Something for siege, what we do when we siege something. An insurrection, which has to do with rebels. Overall, nothing that we touch yet. We also have certain artifacts, which we get through our archaeological expeditions. Nothing there yet. And there are the factions. The dragon aspects and raid coalitions currently exist, but we don't care about those. So, next thing on the list. Let's take a further look through. We have our religion. I think we could even switch to Druidism, to Druidic, but no, we're gonna stay with Elune, which gives us infantry compatibility and improved relations, which is already very good, to be honest. And we have Holy Sites, which gives us these modifiers. And I already know what I want here from the blessings, but yeah, all of this stuff we can get at a certain point. Some of these are not even colonized yet, but that will all come around. I think we are either gonna start with infantry compatibility or just Years of Separatism. And I feel kind of inclined to go for Years of Separatism to get that early. Because in the early game we'll have a little bit of conquest to do, and just getting everything sorted seems to be the right choice. So we'll do that right away. We have a little bit of druidic stuff that we need to get rid of, which is technically the religion of our allies, but it's not our religion, so let's get rid of it. Good. Army. I think I'm gonna do 2 10k stacks. I mean, even though 20k is alright, I think it's healthier for me if I do 2 stacks. Yeah. So let's do that. 5. Yeah, I mean, we have more than enough money. This, of course, is gonna cost us a hilarious amount of manpower. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see later on then. So, that's military. Our subjects, like I said, I think you guys were gonna have to immediately get in. Oh no, this actually says non-tributary. No. Good, good. That is nice. Doesn't even think it doesn't involve that. Okay, but I'm still gonna actually revoke the march here, probably. Because I do want to get these guys integrated, and I guess we have the extra numbers here, so why not? So, you guys are just gonna be CG. Alright, next thing, estates. You guys are unhappy, I don't like that. Let's immediately summon the council so that you guys are happy again. They want me to get my manpower back. I'll do that eventually. For now I'm here for conflict. Village, build market. I guess we're gonna go for the production here. We're also gonna immediately seize land. Or we only get 3% from everybody, but this is still a lot. Quite a lot, indeed. Alright, what do we have here? We of course immediately have absolutism, so we have to not go crazy. We have, oh yeah, right, we have the admin tech, like this one was the crazy here. Yeah, we have this admin tech cost, which I'm immediately gonna turn on because it's 20% tech cost reduction for admin. So that's a tad bit insane. We have enforced unity of faith, which we're also gonna immediately turn on. Even more missionary strength, we also immediately turn on. We're not gonna go for eternal damnation yet. Oh, there we can like force convert, that is also nice. And there is an automatic conversion button here. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. We of course are gonna immediately annihilate our absolutism, but I don't care. Let's take the next one here. Like I said, we're gonna take all of these in. Do we need anything else from you? We don't need settlers. Prestige, Diplo Advisor. Don't think there's anything here. Nope. Ancients is... Apparently the Ancients are our burgers. Good to know. Do we take this? No. I mean, we're of course gonna take the tech cost. We could take the aristocrats in the officer core early for the army tradition and general cost reduction. I think that might even make sense. We of course can do the usual stuff with vassals, but we're probably not gonna do much with vassals anyway. We just have the special, like at the beginning we have something, so that's it. That no, not. We get prestige from, okay, that's interesting, but we're not taking that. More taxation, more manpower. Guaranteed religious autonomy, no, we're not doing that. I think there's nothing here that we want. Nope. Peasants, we don't have anything. Screw you. Alright. We also have the Seek Advisor button. But far more importantly, we have something that I absolutely adore. And that is the building management. We can decide what stuff gets automatically constructed and destroyed. So, this mod has a lot of buildings. And we all know that not all buildings are created equal. The village temple is alright, the village market is also alright, but not everywhere, as always. Village mine, everywhere. I mean, we're gonna actually start with that. The farm we're gonna have everywhere. Next thing was the mine we'll have everywhere. Wait, not a market. Wait, farm? I mean, yeah, the farm we also want everywhere. The temple we want everywhere. The internment camp is not useful. The village tavern is not useful. Also doesn't get more useful later on. The village hall. I think we can't even decide on the village hall, right? Yeah, the village hall we cannot build everywhere. We have to do this per hand. The barracks we want everywhere. Don't want arsenal everywhere. I mean, this doesn't mean that we don't want to build these buildings. It just means that we're not gonna force these buildings everywhere. Okay, I think we're also gonna say that the small shipyard and the small dockyard we want everywhere where it can be built. What is tower? Any of you says tower? Oh yeah, you said tower. Yeah, no. I guess the arsenal also makes sense everywhere. But I kind of want to get the other stuff done first. Let's just click it, screw it. And of course the manufactory we want everywhere. Training ground was also not useful. Yeah, training ground we also don't want everywhere. Manufactory we want everywhere. So, destruction. See, for example, we don't turn on the market here because we don't want to get our market destroyed. We want to get rid of all of the internment camps. We want to get rid of all of the taverns. The village hall is... we have to do on our own. We're going to get rid of all of the ramparts. We cannot tell you to get rid of all of the ramparts. That's the tower, right? Yeah. We want to get rid of all of the towers. There we go. We're going to want to get rid of all of the training camps. Training grounds. And that's it. I guess we could also... wait. Can we decide on road? No. Road is also separate. Good. Then we have the gold consumption limit, which basically tells us at what point does the mod take the money away. And I think we're gonna currently have that on 500. And then we can also decide on which provinces we want that, but I'm gonna leave that everywhere. There's also stuff like portal and province administration here, but we'll get to that when we get to that. We do have a few things to build, a few special ones. If you give me a second, my brain will catch up. Great projects, there we go. Some of these, it's like, we actually have 4 at the moment. And I'm currently want to decide which one of those makes the most sense to start with. I think we're gonna start with you. I mean, there's immediate tech cost reduction. It costs me 300. Yeah, sure, let's get this started. Alright, and I think we are ready for starting the game. Yep. Let's go. Took a few seconds, but we are ready. So only 20 minutes have passed. What do you mean? There's nothing special. Oh, they have an unknown attitude towards me? Yeah, well, that will change. We need to... there we go, see? There we go. Now we have actually our administrations and military. So, the Knight of Administration gives missionary strength, prestige, monthly splendor, and global prosperity growth, but reduces improved relation and technology cost. Their military is, I guess, just elf military, right? We have less manpower, we have less mercenary manpower, we get discipline, movement speed, shock damage, army drill gain, and regimental drill loss. Similar. Just very similar. So. Rivals. Can we... we cannot pick you. Grey Mist we cannot pick either. Shadefire, Keepers of Grove, Legashi, Timbermore. Okay, so no one really at my borders, so I'm just gonna take the weak ones here. Jadefire as well. And Haldar is all the way over here. I mean, we don't really have any other choice. So yeah, sure. Let's just get this done. Oh right, these guys immediately get attacked by the Burning Legion. Interesting. We can also back in the Night Warrior, if we need to. Are those all? Oh, we actually lost a little bit of force limit. Oh well, now it's too late. So... you have Foulwild and Blackwood on your side. That's these guys? Or you are Blackwood? Yeah, okay, sure, why not? We do need a leader, and I guess we're just gonna take the Night Warrior, because I do see an army of the Burning Legion around here, trying to chase down my Sentinels. Okay, this is take capital kind of thing. Oh, I've just realized something again. This once again is for some reason not on. I don't care. This is already unresty. Discovery of Arcos. Oh, because we are fighting the Burning Legion, we actually see their special place. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, you guys got defeated. I mean, I guess I could go down there and quickly punch them. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure how strong they are, but I think they deserve a quick punch. Okay, they are running over here. We should be able to catch that, hopefully. You guys also have a 4-4-4-4-4? Yep. So at least these guys are gone. Okay, seems like we can fight them decently. That's the only thing that I wanted to see. There's no special... Okay. These guys do like a special invasion thingy or something like that. But now they are no longer really recovering. And we are just struggling with manpower, that's it. That's acceptable. This does give me professionalism. So that's good. Alright, but I still have the same target here. Wondering if I should do this first. I mean, this. If I take this one, we are gonna get our claim on the Ashenvale region. But with that, we also would need to do you, Felwood. You are allied to less people, and you are really blocking my paths here. So I think I'm actually gonna do you first. We don't need to rush this stuff. I mean, I still need to fight you here. I could wait. I could take you on the side. You're small, right? Yeah, you're just about small. Okay, we might do that. I would also not be... would not mind to just get a mercenary group in now. And actually, I think I'm just gonna let you guys here. We are over limit. We were over limit anyway. Oh, I guess that didn't work the way I wanted it to work. Whatever. I'm gonna take a group here. We have plenty of mercenaries available. I'm just gonna take these wardens. They don't seem to have a leader. I'm not gonna give you one. So this is gonna probably cost me quite a bit. It does cost me quite a bit. But I just want them for the initial fight. Are you small enough for one war? No, so I think, yeah, I probably should have done it the other way around. And I'm not sure why I've now gotten these guys, instead of waiting. Yeah, that was a waste of my time and money. Cool. Okay, at least you're doing your conversions. Oh, right, this is automatically. Yay! Good. This actually really feels good. Not gonna lie. It makes it a bit more expensive, but hey. This is amazing. More religious tensions. The House of No Dynasty. We have theology. But don't tell anybody. Okay, at least we're getting our numbers back. Yeah, we do have boats that I kind of forgot about, so... Might want to take a look at those as well. This is nearly done, so we'll get our Diplo reputation. Okay, why do you tell me about that? Seems a little unnecessary. Inspiration! Oh! Just straight up step. Okay, sure. I'll take the admin. We also finished the unity with the Cenarian Circle. We got some Diplo reputation. Lovely. And now we would need to get rid of Fistelfur. Or just own everything here. So we'll need a second, basically. Oh right, we also have these, we also have Holy Orders as well. Well, not really Holy Orders, but a Mechanic Holy Order, that's what I meant with that. I guess this will be just a straight up victory, so we don't need to worry. For now, let's just wait for our claims before we can go wild. I guess we'll also start with the claims on New Grey Mist. This is also Blackwood, yeah. Now we'll see how annoying this is gonna be. We will see. So. Claim time. Let's send you home. Let's declare war. Let's see where we can find them. There they are. Okay, they're running here. Here we should be able to catch them. That's a wipe. Let's quickly occupy the stuff. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna go for fighting, now that I think about it. The Sentinels can do this down here. Before these guys do anything too wacky, we're gonna just let that happen. Alright, there was another Burning Legion sitting around not doing anything. Very cute. Yeah, you guys are doing this fantastically. But I guess we're also gonna end the episode here anyway. So like always, like to try more shenanigans. I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!